Um, no, I mean, overall, what upset me is that he just missed the call. Yeah, and I felt like he changed his call more than that. I felt like he changed his call.
Is the thing to do there to ask for help if the manager, question two, there's no review of that, right?
No.
The only alternative is to ask for help, right, in that situation, the only way out of that.
Well, the way out of it is to get it right. Yeah, I mean, you just got the call wrong.
A couple plays where plays like that have come up. Do you think that's something they should look at, expanding the list of plays that are reviewable? The guy's foot.
Yeah, I mean,
things like that.
I think the reason that plays aren't is because it opens up, a longer game is what it opens up. There's more time to look at stuff, and that's the reason it's not. But there's certainly, when you go through this and there's, with video that we know, we see what happens, and you can't review it, and you can review other things, then it gets frustrating.
Craig, it looked like even McCutcheon didn't think that ball was going to stay fair. He stood, balls usually hook from right-handed hitters
Yeah.
down the line like that. Is that just a
Well,
weird
yeah, I mean, we had a pretty good view from the dugout. It did start foul, and it felt like it came back the other way, and I think it was a really good swing, I think, really, more than anything.
And then do you think Jimmy lost a little focus after that? Or, I mean, yeah.
Well, he just didn't make pitches. I mean, he lost command a little bit, and he got the Polanco hit was the ground ball through the hole, and then the infield hit, and then Cervelli he walked and he fell behind Rodriguez. But the big thing was the walk to Cervelli and falling behind to Rodriguez is what ended up hurting him really, and that's what ends up costing the game really.
Craig's really had to battle for just a lot of this season. Is he spent? Do you think he's spent a little bit?
Well, battling comes with, when you're struggling to throw consistent strikes at times, then you end up having to battle. That's what your game is going to look like. So that's, I think Jimmy's in a mode where he's walked some hitters this year, and that's going to create, runners on base, and you're going to have innings where you're going to have to battle. I don't think he's spent. I don't think that's the problem.
I was asking more emotionally than anything. He's just had to grind through so many outings this season.
No, I don't agree with that. No.
Craig, that's a couple of times you guys have seen Cool. You haven't done much with him either time. What is it that makes him so tough?
Well, he's certainly tough on right-handed hitters. The slider and kind of the running fastball are a pretty good combination, kind of moving east-west to hitters, and especially to right-handers. So he's a challenging at bat for right-handed hitters for sure.
So therefore challenging for you because that's what you mostly have.
Yep.
And continues to be good against you, don't they?
No, they have a good bullpen. I mean, those guys are, those guys are good pitchers down in the bullpen, and they put themselves in a good situation the last two nights to get those guys in the game.
Is after that tough road trip when you played so well, and really you played well much of the tough September until these two games. Is this a little?
Yeah, we just haven't. We haven't swung the bats well so far these first two games. Obviously missing Ryan I think obviously impacts your offense. And we got a couple guys certainly that are, struggling a little bit or not at their peak right now. So then you're gonna get stretches like that and a couple nights like that, and hopefully we turn around tomorrow.
Great. Has anything changed since before the game on Ryan? Do you have any clarity or TBD?
If he's just the same, still not able to play, or if he's gotten better, or
No, he was unable to play today. I'd still describe them as day to day. Yeah.